Anvil Saga. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words on Steam. Anvil Saga is a management sim with RPG elements where you take control of a blacksmith shop amidst the 100 Years' War with Les Français. Each decision you make impacts the story and gameplay. Yes guys, you are Arthur and you have inherited your father's little blacksmithy shop, and it's the 100 Years' War between England and France that's taken place. It's a bit like, what was that movie with him in it? Yeah, what was it? You know him in that movie? Oh, and that other guy was in it as well. Oh, and so was yeah. It's a bit like that, probably. I don't know. It's probably not actually. In fact, it isn't anything like that movie. That you don't know what I'm talking about. With Orlando Bloom was in it, and there was somebody with leprosy. Oh, yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance. That's right. Great game. But basically you run this little shop and you have to manage it. You have to employ staff. You have to expand your shop. You have to really watch what you're doing, because the English will come to you for a little bit. You're actually born English. You're an Englishman in France running the little shop. So the English will come to you and say, can you get us some swords? We're going to stab a few Frenchies. And then you have to decide whether you do that. And if you do, the French won't like you for that. They don't like it up them, guys. Stop ringing the bell, put it away. And then Les Français, they'll come up to you as well and say, can you make us some swords and spears, because the English is here and we want to stab them. And so if you do that, the English won't like it. Then you got bandits, vampires, witches, and all of these freaking people coming up to you wanting you to make stuff. You've got to decide which ones you do and which ones you don't. Or you can just be a bastard and just make everybody, and just everybody hates you and loves you at the same time. But the thing is, it's a great little game when you start earning your money and expanding your little business, and you're employing staff, and you dig down underground and you make some mines. So you're mining your own ore and then smelting your own ore, and then you're buying books and you're reading books and you're learning all these new things that you can craft, like armors and advanced weaponry and jewelry and all of that kind of stuff. And then there's the love interest. You've got a story, a full kind of story going on where you're competing against another blacksmith who's a little bit of a shit. And then there's this daughter of your father's friend who's got the hots for you, but this other guy's kind of got the hots, and you're kind of doing stuff for that. Then you got to upgrade everything to try and make it look less like a shithole and more like a, hey, look, we're a bit of an upper class thing. And then you'll attract not just the peasants, but you'll attract the upper class people wanting it. They'll be saying, hey, make us this very expensive brooch and you can earn a hell of a lot more money. There's all of this going on, and I found it. I played it for about, I don't know, 5 hours yesterday. Really enjoyed my time in it, and I haven't even got halfway through the campaign yet. But the game's absolutely broken, so I'm thumbing it down. Yeah, it's such a shame. It's in early access and it's been released in an absolute shit state. Absolute shit state. The biggest problem, and there's lots of problems, but the biggest problem is I got up to day, I don't know, 15, which took a while, and I had to go out, so there is no save that you press. There's no like manual save. The game saves itself when you exit. Oh, okay. So I had selected a save slot, and you know, when I exited the game, I just, yeah, it's saved. And when I came back to it, day 6, over half of my progress just wiped out. Everything just wiped out, gone. And nah, that means the game's officially broken, because no one's going to play it like that. So I'm thumbing it down for that reason mainly. There are other bugs in it as well, like your tools. You can have mining tools for when you mine, and smithing tools for when you're working on the bellows and you're banging your hammer and all that. And you have to select the right tools for when you're doing the right job. And now and then they'll just vanish. Just go, vanish, gone. There's loads of other bugs in it as well. It's not fit for purpose at this moment in time. But I have to say, guys, it is a good game. It's a fun game, and it really is one of them chill out games that you can play. It has the day-night cycle. You've got to eat, sleep, you've got to talk to people, make all the right decisions, and then manage your whole kind of blacksmithing profession. But until they fix these things, keep well away, because it's just a frustration. It's just a world of frustration for you. So my advice is, if you like what you've seen and you like what you've heard, monitor the forums, wait for that patch which will be coming to fix all of this stuff, and then buy. But, you know, I review things on what I've got in front of me, because for all I know, the guy might never ever do that, even though he says he is. I'm pretty 99% certain a patch will be coming in the next few days, fixing everything, but it is not this day, guys. So it gets a thumb down. Damn.